All right, guys. We are live back for another episode of Matt and the Mac Show. It's been a while. We had about 2 weeks off there, but we made it back. And thank you guys for joining us. And we're going to do a recap of the 2024 Toronto Pro Show. I was talking to Quinton earlier this morning on his take on things and if he's going to do the Vancouver Pro Show or not. So we're going to touch base on that. And we're going to get an update from Mac because he's 4 weeks out from the Van Pro Show. And we're going to get an update. I know you just posted on your Instagram as well. So we're going to take a look at that and get an update of how you're feeling, what your mind state is in right now, this close to the show. You know, going on it's a big show. There's a lot of good athletes going in the show now. And, excited to see you soon here in real life for the first time. I don't think I've met you at any expos before. Maybe I've been there at the expos you've been at, but I just never met you.
Right.
So, or maybe I saw you at the 5%er booth or something, but I just never interacted with you. But so I got some photos to review of the Toronto Pro. Now, did you watch any of the live stream or did you catch any of the photos or anything?
Yeah, I looked at it.
A little bit, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it was a good show. It was super long because they do the Masters classes with the Pro. So it was like...
Yeah, they was late. The prejudge and finals was literally right around the corner. Like, what the heck? It was a waste.
It was... I mean, it's a great show, but it's just the way it's kind of... They're trying to have... It's too many athletes. It's a 12-hour show, nonstop.
Right.
There's like a break or something, but that was it. So... and that's how that Toronto Pro Show is always like that every year. But anyways, a lot of people like to do that show. So right. I'm going to share my screen. We're going to go through some of the photos. I'm going to get Mac's take on what he thinks. You guys kind of heard me yesterday what my thought process is on this, and I've had a little bit more time to think about it. So I'm going to share my screen here. I got it all set up here, Mac. All right. Change this. Put us to the side. I'll go to the bottom there. Let me edit this a little bit so we can see each other a little bit better. Right there. All right. So front double bicep. Who's winning this pose? I already give my opinion on it. I think John Jewett wins the front double bicep. But what's your take on the front double bicep?
Well, John just got the vacuum going on. To be honest, that's like anybody's pose because there's no one really sticking out like that.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, I thought Akim would like really stand out, and I also thought Quinton would stand out in the front double because Quinton always posts the front double and always look amazing. But it's like, just looking at it right now, it looked like it could be anyone's pose.
Anyone's pose. So I just think I didn't realize how good John's arms were. First off, like the bicep peaks. I'm just noticing that now, and he compares very well to Akim. Akim has very high lat insertions to his torso.
Yeah, he can't change that.
no, that's there.
Right.
And then Quinton looks actually really good in this shot too. What did you think about Quinton's look at this show compared to the New York Pro?
Well, when you could just tell he had a little more sodium and water going on. His conditioning last time was a whole lot crisper. He was just fuller the way he should have been the following week. Well, the following few weeks back. So this look was way more. It was way more for him because his showing before this, like I would not have done bodybuilding anymore because it seemed like his legs was nearly impossible to catch up to his upper body. But him coming in now, if you'd have came back 2 weeks ago like this, it would have been a really good battle, you know, besides him just being placed where he was placed at.
Yeah. Yeah, he placed 6th at the New York Pro Show, 2nd here. Let's take a look at some of the other photos here. We go back here. Zoom out a little bit here. Front lat spread. Again, no one, like I see what you're saying. No one really stands out here. And plus the lighting and the backdrop just makes everything blend together. It's like,
that backdrop was just the worst backdrop you can ever put because the tan and the skin coloring on everyone just blending in too much. So it's like you got to really like focus in on this and on them to actually see. Now I'm gonna tell you who have like the worst poses out of everyone up there, and that's Hassan. Yeah, Hassan. I mean, Hassan has the worst. Like he don't belong up in that lineup right now to me because he still look like he's a good 4 weeks out.
Oh yeah, this was not conditioned at all.
He's the one that don't fit in on the front double and this front lat spread. He doesn't fit in. So if we move him out the way and we go from Quinton on down, it's like it could be any one of those guys. Now, Akim? His lats are just so high to where that.
Oh, can we hear you?
Yeah, sorry.
There we go. There we go. No worries.
Yeah, I won't put him winning Akim winning the front lat spread. I mean. Over him because his lat insertions are just entirely too high.
Yes.
You know, and to be standing next to Quinton Beast would have a really great lat spread on him. You know, even with the way he stand with his legs all the way out, you know, showing the adductors and all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, his legs looked more fuller. Obviously, his whole body looked fuller here. The chest, I don't know what it is with Quinton's chest. He doesn't have any striations in it when he's flexing it.
It's soft.
It's just not developed enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
You see Akim's chest is all striated across. Same with John's. Same with Robin's. Hassan is too soft to even get that to come through.
Yeah, like he's not even in the pose, look like, you know?
Yeah.
He just looked like he's just there. Because he didn't want to pay for dropping out of the show from signing the contract.
Yeah, because he signed a contract. Yeah.
Yeah. So, John looks good though. You know, you know, John is narrow, but he looks good. He's packing a great punch. Even like with his front double, that waist and the vacuum, how it just looks so crisp. But with him, the only one like pretty much doing that, it like okay, and the other one's not. It's like it could still go either way. But he have great arms. His front lat spread looks amazing. You know, if you're looking at the front lats in the chest and his delts and biceps and everything, he has it. That's why I'm surprised he plays where he plays though.
Go back here. Okay, so it was front lat, side chest. Okay. So let me zoom in here a little bit.
Okay, side chest. You know, Akim just gotta that upper torso part. He gotta hit that a whole lot better. But if you're looking at the side of the leg and the hamstring and the glute, like his is just amazing. You know, like once again, John, he looks great. Quinton, he need more thickness on the side. He's like missing a lot of thickness from the side.
Yeah.
You know, so I can't put him over John with this one.
Oh, so
And I
you
damn
who?
sure
So
can't
who do
put
you
him
have?
over Akim. I
Who do you
have
have?
Akim with this one.
Oh, yes, me too. I think Akeem wins all the side pose, side tricep, side
Yes,
chest. There's just
yes.
yeah,
There's just so much thickness and detail and thin. You can see that he looks extremely thin from the side.
yeah,
Skin is extremely thin from the side,
yes,
so it shows it shows everything perfectly. It's
yeah,
just I think the way he's posing the arms and chest from the top, he might need to get a little wider and more of a turn. But
mm-hmm.
just overall, he
Yeah,
got this. You know,
definitely.
not too many people is going to be able to beat Hakeem in his side chest, and you know he just got to perfect it more. He's going to have to talk to Chris Cormier.
Yeah, like twist. See how Quinton's more twisted a little bit, showing off the chest.
Exactly. He need to be twisted like Quinton, but with the arm brought up like how his is, but
Yeah,
twist way more because
yeah.
he's hiding a lot. Well, matter of fact, he did talk to Chris yesterday because
Okay.
I talked to Chris yesterday while Chris was there. I can't talk to him now. I don't know if he talked to him about posing, but
Mhm.
on this right here, Akeem was starving. He have not eaten, so he pretty much is flat.
Yeah,
So he was starving around this time. So for him to be starving and still like look like his muscles, he could feel them. He couldn't feel his muscles at all. He said,
yeah,
you know. So, but it looks good. Maybe that plays a part on this side chest look for him, but it need to be turned more like John and Quinton's.
yeah. Even how Robin Strand is hitting the side chest, like that's how you hit. You can see the obliques are flexed.
Mm-hmm.
The chest
Yeah,
is he's twisted enough.
yeah,
Yeah. So that's Robin Strand too. We'll talk about that in a little bit too. Like he top four for him. He's zooming
yeah.
here. All right. All right. Side tricep again. Akeem, pretty clear winner there.
Textbook nailed
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Nobody's touching him in that.
look at look look at Quentin.
I
Like
know.
there's no thickness down there. Like
No. No. No.
how
No.
did they move him right there?
Yeah, like what is our
That's
poll
the
at?
part.
I want to see what the poll's
It's
at
like
here.
make it make sense right there.
Yeah. So we have 67% in the poll saying yes, Quinton or Akeem should have won,
Okay.
and yeah, 14% for John, 8% for
Mm.
Quinton. So
Yeah.
pretty strong opinions for Akeem winning this show.
Yeah.
And that was my title leading into this because when I was doing the live stream, I was watching and I was like, man, John, I think we're gonna get to it. Let's just go to it because okay, Akeem, we know Akeem wins both side poses, so we're not going to debate that. Let's go through
Right.
it. Okay. All right, let me zoom in here.
Okay, there
Let's
we go.
focus on it. Okay, right there. All right. I was really going at Akeem that I didn't like his lat spread. I just
Yeah.
thought there's pieces missing back there, high lat insertion. You look at John Jewett, his lats go all the way down to his glutes, like he's developed
Yeah.
a full back.
His glutes is even glued.
Yes,
Yeah.
like thick hamstrings, good width to
The
it.
the stands are like beautiful. You
Yeah,
know how he have his feet and leg placement is beautiful. Akeem's look like he's trying to set up in position or getting out of position, but it's just is he's hitting it more so like a beginner of an NPC bodybuilder how
yes,
he's standing. You know, and
yes.
no disrespect to him,
No,
you know, it just look that's a rookie mistake that he made right there.
yeah. Like his front leg is too far ahead, and he's kind of makes him a little
Way too
narrow.
far.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then the back and make the back look like it's just straight on all the way
mhm.
back, like he's about to bust into a receiver sprint.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And Quinton, you can see Quinton still needs more width in this. Quinton's lat
yeah.
spread is I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's kind of funky looking. It's not rounded like John's is, and even
No,
Hassan. It's kind of like
it just need
a
more thickness, I think.
upside down triangle type of like it's
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Snow cone. It's like it
Yes.
needs more thickness. He need
Yeah.
more thickness. He need thicker hamstring side sweeps, definitely.
Yeah.
You know, uh abductors, like he just it I think he's just like he's young. He's rushing it like he's my age and he's just trying to
Mhm.
get out there and get it done. I think if he was to just take 2 years to actually focus on nothing but muscle
Yeah.
and not being so lean, but actual muscle in the right areas, then I can see him battling like the Samsons and the Hotties and well, not the Hotties, but the Samsons and the Andrew Jacks, and I can see that. But as of right now, I just see him kicking people's like my ass.
Yeah. I mean, he beat John. I thought I had him ahead. I had John ahead of Quinton. I had John
I have
second
John.
or
Yeah,
first.
yeah,
Could have
same.
even had him beating Akim.
Yeah, because some of the poses he do have him came. He
So
have him
so
in the
for
front double.
front double, back lat.
Front lat spread, he has them in the front
Yeah,
lat spread.
that's two.
And right now he has them in this rear lat spread.
And then we're gonna go.
He have them in 3 poses right now. And this is his only weak pose, which is the rear double.
John's? You think this is John's?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's still better than Akim's.
Yeah.
In my opinion. Because
okay, so I see what you're saying. Yes.
And Akim back is showing atrophy.
Yes.
Now he can take that however he want, but I'm just being honest. By looking at it, I see damaged muscle and atrophy. And by his lat insertions being extremely high, it brings even more more of a notice to it.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah.
So
John, yeah.
Go ahead. You was going to probably say what I was about to. Go ahead.
I agree. I see what you're saying when you said John, beats Akim in this back double bicep, but it's not the best back double bicep pose you're seeing out there. No, it's not.
No,
Yeah.
not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Yeah. So definitely out of this lineup, John wins the back double bicep. So he's winning the back double bicep. He's winning the rear lat spread. He's winning the front double bicep. He's winning the front lat spread. That's 5 poses.
5 poses to 2. To 2. 5 poses to 2. And I had him ahead of Quinton, and I had him on Akim's ass. Now, Akim, I was going for Akim because of, his history of being a top athlete in his last showing. Finals, he brought it both times, finals for his last showing. So I was going like, okay, he'll be a whole lot better. But it's like I'm seeing more rookie moves being made and more damage to them lats and his back more, because I can't just say he's winning based off of his sides, chest, and side tricep anymore, Do you have another most muscular where
I was screenshotting these. I didn't capture the best one, but we all know I think Akim wins the most muscular regardless out of these guys. What do you think?
Yeah. You look at them bubbly front delts, the chest, tight abs, tight quads, is doing what it's supposed to, like just a complete package. He has it. His front stands is perfect compared to everyone else's. Quinton showing inner thighs. He's not showing quads. So
I see what you're saying. Yes.
Like he's showing inner thighs. He not showing no quads whatsoever. So I just moved him completely out of the way with everyone else on the stage, except for Hassan. Look at Hassan. He just showed up.
I'm just here. I'm just here.
I don't want to get fired.
I'm obligated.
So
he's gonna be in Vancouver. We're gonna talk to him.
Yeah, he looked 4 weeks out, so he's gonna come there and he's gonna kick my ass probably 9 times out of 10. But
hey, it's gonna be fun though. It's gonna be fun if I can be on stage.
Absolutely.
Like you said, you get to be on stage. You can say, "I was on stage with these guys."
Listen, right? I'm gonna bring some goddamn noise. I'm not gonna be no easy win.
No.
But at the same time, I'm just being real about the situation. Like me dipping in and out with too many start overs hindered what I could have possibly been in this business. So, it is what it is. Like I love the sport. I love the athletes and everything. Even the ones that have a chip on their shoulder. I have a lot of love for every last one of these guys. because it take a lot for us to get on stage wearing nothing and get judged for who looked the worst on who get the best score. And right now, Hassan just really don't deserve to be in his first call out. I'm quite sure they could have found someone else to put in his place, but I get it. He's a household name for this show.
Yes. Well, I thought Nate Spear was really conditioned and looked good. He got 10th. We're gonna look at the scorecard in a second.
Like crazy, right?
Yeah. Ab and thigh.
I get that to Quinton.
Yeah, he knows how to hit it, and
I get that to Quinton. Now right here, it's crazy because he's showing his front quad on one leg with this. It's like if he showed more on his quad instead of concentrating on pushing his feet all the way out to show thickness only from the inside of his thigh. I think he can do a whole lot more better with displaying his physique because he's trying to show what he don't have.
Yeah.
And it's making him look even more awkward because of his height. And
exactly.
right here, this is trophy worthy. They could make a trophy of this pose of him right here, and he no one is touching that right now on this stage. No one.
Not that front.
No.
Ab and thigh pose. So overall, after going through these poses, do you think Akim should have won this show, or was it a close? Let's look at the scorecard. What's your final thought on who should have?
My final thought on this show, without having a dog in this race, I would have gave it to John.
John, okay.
Yeah.
That's my consensus too. And while I was watching the stream, I thought John did enough, but he ended up in third. Like he didn't even...
It's like, what was they looking for? Because whatever it is they was looking for, in my eyes, he delivered it. I think he had the best conditioning on stage.
Yep.
100%. Thus far, and his presentation and everything was spot on. It's just the side pose. It's the only poses I've seen him lose. I know for a fact he didn't lose no side poses to Quinton or the rear.
No. The conditioning that John brings and the quads
and the thickness. The thickness for his frame is more than enough. But that's why I'm like, I don't know what they were looking for. Yeah.
I was kind of like, what? He's in third? I thought, okay, second at least, right?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
What is this guy? I'm gonna see what this guy.
But Quinton did enough to get second. That's a great leap from sixth, which New York was a more stacked competition, but still, that was still a great leap from sixth, to second. So, congratulations to Quinton on that victory. He showed that he can coach himself and bring himself in a whole lot better than his last showing. So, say he stick with it, but he need 2 years to actually put it all together because his frame is so large.
Yeah. We got a commenter, Michael DeVore says, Mac, I thought you said I was smoking that good weed when I predicted John a few days ago. I think we were.
You said that he was going to beat Akim. He still didn't beat him. Give me some of that good weed, brother.
Yeah, that's funny.
Hey, thank you, my boy, for hitting me up.
No, we're joking. It's all good fun, man. It's fun.
I remember it.
Yeah. Thank you, Michael. Chiming in.
Yeah.
It's funny.
He had a great sense of humor, though.
Yeah.
Because he could have came back trying to break balls, but but he still didn't win. So technically, I was right.
Yeah,
but at the same time, we judged it, and my vote went for John.
Mm-hmm.
Once we seen him out there on the stage, but I don't know what them judges was looking for because I feel like John brought more than enough to seal the deal to at least second place.
Yeah,
And
nothing against Quinton. Like we'll talk about Quinton in a second.
Not at all.
let's look at the scorecard. I got that up here on the screen. Akim with 3 in the judging and 3 in the finals, so 6 points total.
Right.
And then Quinton in second with 6 and 6 judging in finals, so he comes up with 12 points. So 6 point spread between Quinton and Akim, and then John got 9 in judging and 9 in finals with 18.
So 3 point spread, 6
yeah,
point spread.
yeah.
Ah, boy.
8 point spread between him and
Yeah.
Akim.
Like what
That's
what
just
was like I would love to hear what the judges had to say that made them pick one of over the other, because the show was delayed so long. They all were in the same boat when it comes to not being fully full on the stage, not being, they conditioning was on point, but just being extremely full and everything. I think all of them missed their mark on that. So it's like the Olympia 2022 all over again.
yes.
You know.
I don't know, man. John looked really damn good, and I'm just gonna bring up.
Yeah, zoom in a whole lot more on him and
You wanna zoom
Akim.
in?
And
Okay. I was gonna go. Okay, I'll zoom in here. Let me go back though. Okay. There we go.
yeah, I don't know what they were looking for, because
His
I
back.
don't have a back because the lats are gone
Yeah.
and the lower half is leaving. It kind of reminds me of Ian Valero or whatever his last name.
Yes.
Yeah, it's put me in the mind of that, and the way he got his feet positioned and legs is not showing a head to toe strong rear double. You look at John, that's a strong one. You look at Quinton, John's is still better than Quinton's.
Well, yeah. Look at Quinton's the rhomboid. Like, look at the muscles right in the middle of the back here at the top.
There's none.
It's weird. It's like
It's one piece. It's a chicken breast.
Yeah.
Slab.
I know. It's just he must not have that mind muscle connect. He must just not know how to connect with that.
He's focusing too much on locking those legs to where he can show more like, that's what I'm saying. Like, Quinton is focusing too much on his making the legs look thicker than they actually are, to where it's hard for him to hit the full position and the full pose. I made those mistakes a lot, and that's why I say he just need more time. If I had his years and he had mine, I would take the time. He's 28, 29. I would come back, resurface at 31, 32, and dominate all the way up until like 36, 37, and have an early retirement and be set, because clearly he makes a good living off stage, and he's rushing for no reason. He don't have to rush to the stage, because like, I don't see how those two guys surpass this rear double of John's.
No, it's clear. I'm gonna share these photos of John here. There we go. Like, he was just like, Quinton was good, but John was just fucking shredded, and he was in shape.
Look at this hand on the hip. Most muscular is just thick.
What?
Hard, right?
Yeah, man. Like, peaked really almost perfectly here. The lighting was terrible.
The waist even look amazing.
He's got the
now, this the only thing. He's just so narrow in this. His double is narrow from the front when he raises his arms, but at the same time, he's still everything. It just flows pretty well.
He can bring it down a bit, yeah. He's kind of going up too high, and it's like, I see what you're saying. Like, you can bring it down a little bit. Right. But
because it even takes away from his chest on how he did,
But look at his biceps, man. They go up halfway up his forearm.
Dude, that's like ridiculous. It's a front double bicep, and I see the biceps, the forearms, his quads. He has calves.
Yeah.
That vacuum got that waist looking nice and tapered in. It's like,
Oh, I'm just.
yeah, he's just gonna have to pick his shows. You know, he just got to pick his shows on which shows he's gonna do. Look at this. Looks good.
Chest is striated. Side chest.
Yeah.
Could work a little bit on that pose, but still not bad. He's got huge hamstrings hanging down there.
Yeah, he got hanging hamstrings.
And then look at this. It's just like the live stream didn't show this.
Nah.
So
we already knew he was going to come in damn near the most conditioned one. He's conditioned 4 weeks out and shit.
Exactly. Yeah.
So,
that's one of my favorite shots of him, the rear lat spread.
Yeah.
It's just
it's
hitting
full.
it perfectly.
Yeah. And it's crazy because he's been on the gas for the longest, and I'm expecting him to start declining some.
Yeah. Yeah. You got
and
4 more
he's actually
weeks.
maintaining and getting a little bit better.
Yeah.
He shows, you know.
And let's see, we gotta back them up. Yeah. Just maybe the gnarliest hamstrings and glutes I've seen. Like, there's so many lines in his hamstrings, all the way up to the side of the quad. There's lines.
Yeah.
Shit. And that got third. Okay, judges.
That's third.
Okay.
I guess they're not worried about hamstring and glutes or something.
No, well, Steve said it's about conditioning, then shape.
Well, that's conditioning.
Exactly. Quinton has the shape.
Hamstring and glutes.
Yeah. So I don't know if Tyler Mannion was there judging. I think he might have been there. I want to hear the recap. I want to see why Tyler's giving it to Quinton instead of John.
Same here.
Why?
Yeah, we already know Ab and I is Quinton.
Yeah, that's Quinton.
Yeah.
But he's just shredded.
But that's even a nice one right there.
Yeah. Oblique.
You know. And normally his abs don't show at all.
Yeah.
So he did good. He's been doing some good work. I don't know if he's been getting them scraped and carved out, but he's been doing some work on them and it's showing. Yeah.
Okay, let's go over to Quinton. Now, is Quinton going to come to Vancouver? I spoke to Quinton. Like I said, I spoke to Quinton.
I would
today.
If I was him.
Okay. Oh, sorry. The reason why he's saying he's on the fence, first off, he says he needs to get his blood work checked because he's been on the gear for 27 months, he said. Right. And so he
27 months?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
No, sorry, shit. 27 weeks, not 27 months. That would be like.
Oh, I'm like.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'm like, what the hell?
Oh, my God. 27 months. What is that? It's like 3 years. It's just like 2.5 years.
Yes. I'm like, and no breaks?
And no breaks.
I'm like, wait a minute, man.
Oh, man. I had a good time. So 27 weeks, which makes more sense. He's like, okay, I'm concerned. My health comes first. I want to get my blood work done. But I said, man, if your blood work checks out, you should do the van. Like, you just beat John, right? At the Toronto Pro.
Yeah.
John, I think John's probably the front runner. Hassan. So who else in that? Beef Stew. Well, we're going to see. Beef Stew beat him in New York. So, but now he's an improved Quinton, and he can improve 4 more weeks now with working with Dorian.
Yeah.
And
he can come in there and potentially win it.
Yeah, can win it.
And go to the Olympia.
Shut it down, relax, cool down the body for 3 or 4 weeks, right? Then do a 10-week prep into the Olympia. But he's like, I don't know. And then I got to go to Dubai after 1 week after the Van Pro for like a week. So,
he's definitely not going to do it then because going to Dubai, that flight and everything going to take a lot out of him anyway. So he's not going to do it, which I don't blame him if he's going to Dubai. I wouldn't do it either, only because of health reasons, Yeah. It's him being on right now. And his conditioning been spot on for weeks and weeks, His conditioning been getting extremely well, so we know he's been starving the organs like a mug.
Yep. Yeah. Good points. Once I heard about the Dubai thing, I'm like, man, he's got to fly to Vancouver, so it's a different time zone, and then he's got to adjust.
Yeah.
And then the next weekend, he's got to fly all the way to fucking Dubai, 16-hour
Yeah.
flight or whatever, adjust over there. But he
Yeah.
could, I mean, he could do it and then just take a week or two off and still do the Olympia.
But you gotta remember, Matt, these guys don't have the same mindsets of the Cormiers and
Yes.
the Kevins and the
Yeah.
Ronnies, and
Yes.
they don't have that mindset. Which means if you don't have that mindset, you can't get the body to work that way
Mm-hmm.
either.
Yeah.
So yeah, so he just got to stay in his lane. I get it. It's a great reason for not to do it.
Yeah.
However, if it was me his age, oh man, I'm pushing the gas, dude. Because when I
Just
was his age, I was still doing UNBA natural bodybuilding, and I was competing every 3 weeks, you
yeah.
know. And this is enhanced now, so it's like, dude, like your body, you know what it could take. You just don't do so many orals. Take the orals
Yeah.
out.
Take a break. Yeah.
Yeah, and because conditioning, he looks amazing. Like he's a big
Mm-hmm.
dude. Like, but
Yeah.
he just got to fill out a whole lot more because
Yeah.
he's so big. Like he's huge.
Yep.
You know.
6'2" almost, I think.
Yeah.
275 probably here. Yeah. It's a big dude.
Yeah. He just got to get thicker from the side. He
Yeah.
hitting the hell out of that side chest angle and
Mm-hmm.
everything looks amazing. It's just he needs thickness on the lower half and in those arms.
The arms. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Chest
the
too.
arms.
Yeah.
Yeah, the chest definitely need to get harder.
Yeah.
He got enough chest, but
It's just,
when you that tall, you can be much huger all over. You can be bigger all over. So,
yes. Like,
he,
think about
he
Samson. Think about Samson, man. Like, Samson is just
too.
280, 326 right now, I think Samson is. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Like, it's,
Samson is a freak though.
mhm.
Samson literally grows and changes his physique so fast, and for one, he have the great genetics for it.
Yeah.
But people say he don't work hard, but it's nearly impossible to achieve him changing his physique as much as he is without working hard. Now he just ain't got it down packed to get that thick ass skin to get conditioned really well, you know. But just overall, I'm impressed with Samson still. Like, like he's still like my favorite bodybuilder. I'm gonna take it away from,
Yeah.
his mishaps of what happened. But just overall, we talking stage. If Samson can do it, all the other big guys can do it. You know,
Exactly.
Samson have chest for days. Now he don't have a high bicep peak, but you can see a peak coming now. So it's like everything that we criticize him on, he's improving. Him and Nick Walker are the two guys that improves on stuff we criticize him over or criticize them over. Nick Walker is the reason why Samson have a back because he gave him that fire. So now
Yeah.
Samson, he don't have a weak back. He have a back that could use a little more improvement, but it's not a weak back anymore.
Yeah.
And Quinton need that same mindset of going to the drawing board. I'm about to bring up everything that they've been trying to say I don't have, instead of jumping in front of it because he's there already.
He's there, but then you remind me when you talk about Samson is that Samson's what, 38?
Yeah,
And
he's close to 40.
close to 40, and Quinton's what, 28?
Yeah,
10-year difference.
10-year difference.
You're not going to be the same as Samson right now, man. Like,
No.
you're right. He's got to take years, even 2 years, like you
Yes.
said.
Yes, he gotta take his time because let's just call it like it is. People saying, "Oh, he should work with Milos. Milos could put the weight on him." Putting weight on and holding the muscle when you come down is two
Yeah.
different animals. Two different animals,
Yeah.
And Quentin is the type of guy that looks amazing off season.
Yeah.
Thick, full, legs big, and everything. But when he come down, it shows what was the pure muscle that's staying and the muscle that's leaving. And it takes time in order to hold all of that.
Yeah.
He's not the height of Nick Walker to where he can hold it when he comes down. Nick Walker is just thick when he's on off season and when he's in season. So it's like Quentin got to get to that level, and they both around the same age, but the difference is Nick Walker, he knows how to mind and muscle connect and train properly. He knows how to um, be 100% mentally disciplined on this is what it is, because I still don't agree with how Quinton just changed coaches once one competition didn't look the way he feel, because I feel like Matt could have did this exact same thing by not lessen the cardio,
Yep.
Put more sodium, put a little more water, put a little more carbs like in it, because it's just a fuller version of what we just seen here. This is
Exactly.
a flat version in the red.
No,
And this
there's
is
no
a full
muscle.
version.
She did grow muscle in a couple weeks. Like it's just filling the muscles out with sodium, like you
Yeah,
said, more
yeah,
glycogen in there. So Matt could have done that pretty
yeah,
easily, but Dorian's gonna get the credit for it. And I mean, too bad for Matt now. He's like, wow. But
yeah.
again, Matt did oversee him through this whole process and brought him all the way down to this flattened out, classic physique looking
Still
type.
his work.
Still his work. So what were you doing, Matt, to make it come down that far and not stop and be like, wait a minute, holy shit, bro,
Trying to
you're
learn his body.
skinny.
He
Maybe,
was trying
yeah.
to learn his body,
See
dude.
how far down can I bring him? How peeled can I bring him? Right, for this show.
Yeah.
Just happened to
And
be the
he
New
didn't
York
load
Pro.
him up. Like
Didn't.
if he would, like me personally, bringing someone this low when they can carry a lot more muscle, I would have took 8 days slowly adding more carbs, more carbs, more carbs, until the point of the day, 2 days out, then decide, like, are we going to do a hard water pool? Are we going to go with a diuretic? Are we going to play with a little bit of insulin? Are we going, like, you know what I'm saying? But just
Yeah.
to hold him down underwater for so long and started so late to carve him up was like, I don't understand it. It was crazy. But then we got to look at the same thing. Nick Walker went through the same thing at the Arnold. He brought him all the way down.
Yeah.
And it cost Nick a title.
Yeah.
But Nick stuck with him.
Stuck with him. Yep.
And that's what you do. If you trust that person to tell you what to put into your body, what to put into your bloodstream, you should trust them enough to correct the mistake. Because when you're working with someone else, you got to allow them to make the mistakes in season and off season.
Exactly.
Because that's the only way they're going to learn your body.
Yeah, he's not going to know perfect right off the bat.
No, he's a great coach, but that don't mean that he's God.
No.
But what I can respect about the situation and the decision is he owned up to it and took accountability in the public's eye besides leaving us fans wondering and guessing what's going on.
Well,
so I can respect the fact that he took accountability and, like, I'm not working with him no more. I don't like how I looked.
Yes.
He didn't sugarcoat it. He gave it to you gun barrel straight. I respect that. Do I agree with it? It doesn't matter if I do or if I don't. But ultimately, I respect that he didn't leave us with a cliffhanger or just speculations or just trying to politic it or do it like a sneaky kind of way.
Yeah.
And Matt, I give him the utmost respect as well, because he took it on the chin. He still showed his gratitude, and he took accountability for bringing them in too far down. He didn't dodge it. So both of them men, they both took accountability for their part. I just feel like he should have gave Matt more of an opportunity to make as many mistakes in season as he do in off season, because it ultimately is Quinton's job to know his body as well and make certain decisions that he feel is right for his body. It goes to wherever coach I work with. If I know that I need a certain amount of fats or a certain amount of carbs, whether they tell me to pull it down or not, I will do it the first few times to show them it's not working. If they want to still hold me there, I take it into my own hands on that part. If I don't place right, I deal with the fact of me taking it into my hands and, like, okay, maybe it did, which I didn't have to experience anything like that ever. But
Yeah.
I know that when you're working with someone, it's like a marriage, it's a relationship, and you got to allow the good and the bad, and as long as the good outweigh the bad, you got to just go with it, because I get it. He got huge off season. He came in 260 something pounds at 6'2". That's like me being 5'11", and I come in at 216.
Yeah.
It's real. It's devastating, but at the same time, it was an honest mistake, because he's learning your body off season and preseason. Like, it's just he
Well,
jumped the gun.
let me jump in and add a little bit more context to some of the reasoning that Quinton told me. The
Okay.
also left Matt. So Nick and Quinton both at the New York Pro. Matt stays with Nick. He doesn't stay with Quinton at the hotel. Favoritism towards Nick. He felt like he felt like he was left out. It's like, hey, what about me? I'm not staying at the same hotel as you. Nick is. Okay. You get a certain feeling about that with your coach. And there was something about like covering costs of flight and stuff like that and all these things. And like, well, Nick's there too, so why am I covering, like, what? So there's this things that I don't think they had a close knit friendship, and he just kind of felt kind of pushed to the side a little bit. I think he went on Fuad's show, and then he was on HD Muscle show podcast, and he was talking about what happened between him and Matt Jensen, and they took that video down. Took it down because he was going in on Matt.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and so they took it down. Oh shit. So yeah, he was expressing his feeling towards Matt and how he was being treated, and he didn't like it, and so he's like, "You brought me down too far. Plus this, and this. It wasn't just the look you brought; it was just other things behind the scenes that Quinn didn't like about Matt." So
so it's more so like we supposed to be a team, but I'm not getting to ride in a team bus. I gotta get the Uber.
Take Uber myself, and pay for it myself, and get myself there, and all that. So and you got Nick at the hotel with you, but you don't got me at the hotel with you.
And that brings questioning, like, did you bring him all the way down so you won't be competition?
People will say that.
It makes the mind wonder.
But it's like, if you're a coach, you want your athlete to do well, and
absolutely
right. That's just good portfolio for you.
But you know who does that really well? Hadi and Derek.
Yeah, they're both 1 and 2. 1 and 2.
And C-Bomb, and they got a great coach, and he's not showing favoritism. And he makes sure they do as much as possible together when they're getting ready for them shows, and especially when they go to the state where they about to compete at and everything. So I can understand Quinton's frustration when you put it out there like that with more insight on it, because they do make you wonder, like, what it is about me to where I'm being left out, but yet this guy is, because if it was a separate show and he did all that, he could be like, oh, I did that for Nick but it's the same exact show. And I don't feel like I'm your athlete, so I might as well not be your athlete. I can understand.
Exactly. He feels left out, right? And so let's go on to MacTrucc. Now, you posted
Oh, that shit hit, dude. Oh, no, I actually sent it to your DM because I never posted this one.
Oh, shit. Okay.
This was one from yesterday. Yeah. The one I sent to your DM is from yesterday. Okay. Yeah, it's not on here.
Okay.
Now, if you want to show them a little dancing, feel free.
I saw that. That's old, though. You don't have a beard there. So I was like, okay, that's not recent.
Nah, this shit just grew overnight.
Yeah.
I save every other day. Yeah, I keep it low.
Let me stop. I don't go in my DMs, and I want to share my DMs.
Yeah, you got to go in your DM. You like...
I'll just go back to this.
You going to go in your DM. They're going to be like, man, that's my baby.
Oh, my God. So I got to close that. Yeah, can't share the DMs.
I DM'd it to you.
Okay,
yeah.
All right, MacTrucc.
Yeah, this one was yesterday, actually. Yeah.
You know what? Okay, I can't even. It's weird in Instagram desktop version. It doesn't show the attachments. Like it won't show it what you sent me. So it's fucked
Oh,
up.
so you don't have it?
I can't see it. No, I can't. So because
Damn. So
I'm on my phone.
yeah, you on your phone.
Let me see.
I
Yeah,
could
there's no
post
other.
it in my on my Instagram real quick, but I'm gonna take it down.
Then you got to take your phone out, and you're using your phone right now.
Let
Well,
me
let's
see.
just talk. Well, yeah, I was just say let's so talk about your
Hold on, I'm
how you're
about to
feeling
post
right
it
now.
right now.
Okay,
Hold your
live.
horses. Hold your
MacTrucc is
horses.
posted. Now let's go back here. But I do think Quinton should do the Band Pro. Quinton, if you're listening, I hope you do come to Vancouver. You can easily qualify for the Olympia and keep that momentum going.
Yeah, it's uploading right now
Okay.
on there, and I'm gonna take it down right when we
All
done.
right. Let me go back here.
Uh,
Okay. But wait. Let me know
yeah, it's
when it's upload.
hourglassing. So I'll say about like a few
Okay.
seconds.
Let me change this here. Da-da. All right. So yeah, MacTrucc. So do you know your weight? Have you been monitoring your weight, or is it up? Is it down?
Nah, I have not in a week, but I know I went up in weight right shy under 260, 261 around there.
260. So still in the 260s.
Yeah.
Are you doing any more cardio? Are you still only doing like 10-minute sessions here and there?
No, I'm
Or
not even doing cardio. I actually stopped cardio weeks ago because I've been
okay,
posing every day. So I just get it out of posing straight after training.
okay.
Yeah, did it go up there?
Let me refresh.
Yeah, refresh that bad boy.
Let's see here.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Jesus freaking Christ. Let's see.
Sometimes it does take a while. Instagram to upload video.
Yeah, it's still finishing it right
Yeah.
now.
So you're 261 and not doing any cardio, and we're 4 weeks out from the Band Pro. Oh, let me show this. Can you hear me, Mac? I don't know, we might have lost him. Just trying to upload it for you guys live. You refresh it. Let's see. No. Nothing yet. This is 1 week ago.
All right, it's live now.
Okay, all right. Let me refresh
Yeah,
this.
you might have to refresh and go.
There
You'll
we go.
see
There we go.
right there. You'll see
Give it a
the
like.
thickness.
Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, quarter turns.
Yeah.
261. Vascularity is coming in more. Hardness to the muscle. Abs. And is this at the end of the day, meals in you?
Yeah, I'm on three meals in when I train. I do 4 meals a day and a snack.
Okay.
Why is it moving so slow motion?
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like tick, 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 tick.
Oh. I don't know. It looks fine on like I'm watching it on the Instagram page right now. It's going smooth, but maybe it's this the the stream.
Yeah, it looking
Oh, there
mad
we go.
crazy.
Here, let me stop. Yeah, there's a little bit of a lag there,
Yeah, it's a delay.
but we see. You can see the shots.
But you can see it perfectly on your side.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's no lag. It's a stream. So,
Mm.
so 261. And what are you running now? Let's give people your protocol. No, full transparency. We don't hide shit here.
I'm running test enanthate, trend enanthate, primo enanthate, masteron propionate, Winstraw, Anavar, Anadrol, uh, Arimidex, and insulin. Humalog, fast acting.
Okay.
And I'm
Humalog.
taking my shots, half a cc of each oil every day. 4 weeks out, you do it every day, a half a cc, keep everything leveled. Lessens all of the side effects that you would normally get from like the trend sweats and all of that. It lessens that. The reason why I'm doing testosterone acetate is because it's better than propionate, because propionate hurts. You
Don't you
know,
have to
it
take it more
hits.
often though?
Huh?
Like because it's short acting. Don't you have to take it more often?
Yeah, I take shots every day.
Every day, anyways. So you're like, okay, I'll just do it. It's fucking
Yeah, because
yeah,
normally it's in your system 2 to 3 days. So even if you was to be doing it every other day,
yeah.
you'll still be good. But I do a half a cc of them all every day. Matter of fact, I do a full cc of test enanthate, acetate every day
Okay,
though. I do acetate, a full cc of that. Everything else I do a full cc of acetate, which is 75 milligrams. I do a half a cc of masteron propionate, which is 50 milligrams. I do a full cc of primo, 100 milligrams. I do a half a cc of trend acetate. I do 50 milligrams of Winstraw. I do 50 of Anavar. I do 50 of Anadrol. I do 1 gram of Arimidex, but I'm about to bring everything up. I'm about to bring the Winstraw to 100, the Anavar to 100, the Adex, the Arimidex to 2 grams. I'm gonna do all that stuff twice a day. The Anadrol, I'm gonna keep at 50. I'm not gonna bring the Anadrol up to 100 because there's no need to.
no, no.
Yeah, and far as the shots, the half a cc is gonna stay like that until 3 weeks out. Then I'm gonna do everything 1 full cc of each one, and like by the time I fly out, I'm gonna be done with shots anyhow. Only thing I'm gonna have
Yeah,
with me
you're
is insulin, just in
yeah,
case if I'm just entirely too behind on carb loading and needed to stick. But that's based off of how far I might pull down. You know, as far as cardio, I pose every day right after training. You know, you burn a lot of calories and everything training once you get the pump and you keep chasing it. So I figured train,
mm,
do 10 to anywhere between 10 to 15 rounds of posing after training. That's
yeah,
burning even more, everything getting locked in. Already on top of my therapy with the deep tissues and scraping and everything. I have another session this Thursday because it's actually a therapist inside of the gym. You know, you just
okay,
make an appointment, the therapist come up in there. I'm doing scraping and everything. So I'm on top of those treatments. So even more blood flow to the muscle because, you know, like I can see the change from start to now. Start,
yeah,
stomach was all the way out. not much detail now. Side quarter turns, the abs and obliques is showing really good. It's just gonna get better. And
Yeah.
then my brother said,
Yep.
my brother he bought me some Vasal burn. He want me using that on glutes, hamstring,
Oh,
lower
okay.
back, ab, just to get more stubborn fat to heat up even more and everything. So he's on top of that stuff. So yeah.
And you said, was it a week or two ago that you kind of hurt your back? How's that? Are you fully
That
training
was
again?
last week, dude. I was doing rows and I tweaked my left lat. I felt it on pull downs, and I'm doing rows with the whole stack, which is light. And that's the thing people need to understand. When you're on enhancements, the weight will feel light. That
Yep.
doesn't mean that you got to do a lot. So you got to be mindful. But I figure since I already been having the muscle is not hollow or it's really muscle that I can do the rack and I don't have to worry about anything. But I think by me doing overheads, I did like 8 different sets of overheads. Then I went to pull downs and rolls. I think by me doing so many of the overheads, I
Mm-hmm.
probably already was pushing my lats past failure.
Mm-hmm.
So it irritated the hell. You hear the snap and everything. There was no bruising.
Oh,
But
okay.
when I went and was getting the work done, it was painful, but she got the toxics to actually leave and I could feel the relief out of the muscle, which was good. Cause I hit you like right away with it, like, dude,
Yeah.
I pulled my freaking lat. Like,
I was like, damn,
but it
man,
didn't
shit.
it didn't sink in, which is good,
Yeah.
Um and actually the video that I sent you when I told you about my lats, I did that video
Okay.
right after I messed up my lats.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so that was that. Man, I think this the refrigerator guy
Oh,
coming
okay. All
to
right.
change some
We're gonna
stuff.
wrap it up in a couple of minutes here. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're good now. You're
So,
training full throttle. No, not worried about your back when you're training or.
nah, um, I'm still dancing around it. I wanted to do back today, but I didn't. I wound up doing shoulders yesterday, arms today. I'm gonna touch on back tomorrow. Um, I'm gonna do back tomorrow, but lightly. I'm not gonna go too heavy because there's no need to go extremely heavy when you're this close to stage.
No,
And I'm gonna
4 weeks.
just concentrate on um more of the squeeze as usual, the
Yep.
pump and the squeeze, because I'll be getting work done Thursday. So even if I feel anything, I know I'll be getting work done. I'll stop right away. And I'm just working around it, making sure that I don't irritate anything. And I don't have to turn to the BP 157 or the TV 500. I don't have to turn to none of that now because it's not like as bad as I thought it was at the moment once the woman did her job, did some work on it. So,
Okay.
yeah, I don't have to turn to that right now because I was about to. But at the same time, I was like, damn, if I start doing these peptides right now, would it make me start holding water in the wrong area? Because I'm trying to like pull it out slowly as possible by intaking it more. And so yeah, it's a challenge.
Question from one of the viewers: is Mac planning on competing once, or does he want to keep competing after this show?
I compete every year, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna compete every year. Nah, hold on, let me get this door real quick,
Yeah.
Matt.
Okay. Okay. No worries.
Yeah.
Refrigerator repairman is there, so live you're gonna see. But yeah, I think Mac's gonna do
I'm going live stream right
a number, a couple more shows
now.
this
Yeah,
year.
sorry about that.
No
But
worries. No
yeah,
worries.
no, the goal is to do the Van Pro
Yeah.
and either 2 weeks after that chase beef stew to the Chicago Pro, and
Yes.
then like a few more weeks chase Andrew Jack to the Texas Pro because it's like what they don't understand is I don't mind winning or losing. I just want to bring
Yeah.
my best every time
Yeah.
I compete, and I want to be on stage with some of the best of the best. Oh, you done? Thank you, buddy. All right. I want to be on stage with some of the best of the best. So,
Yeah, man. I
um,
mean,
like I'm competitive. I'm competitive. I love what I'm doing. I enjoy it. So I'm not a sore loser. You know, I always
Yeah.
been a top athlete, so I know how it feel to be at your highest, and I know how it feel to be at your lowest.
Yeah.
So hopefully there's some guys that can learn from me and doing this one. You go out there, you have fucking fun. If you
Yeah.
can afford to do it,
Yeah.
do it and be responsible with the gear. Because the numbers that I'm saying that I'm taking
Mm-hmm.
is not high. It's a lot of different compounds, but
Yes.
it's not high. It's just
Yeah.
a lot of compounds. I'm not taking any growth hormone. You know, reason why I'm not taking growth hormone is because I'm doing fast acting insulin. So it doesn't make any sense to do growth hormone on top of the insulin going to the stage, because then I'm gonna risk the extended gut
Yeah.
from the food not breaking down fast enough, regardless how much digestive enzymes I'm gonna use or whatever. So yeah, yeah, that was a great question. Do I plan on? Of course, I plan on
Yeah.
competing again. You know, I'm about to rock out with my cock out.
Back is way too small to be on lots of GH. Okay, so you're doing a couple more shows this year.
Yeah.
What's your mindset right now? Your state of mind going into this show?
Well, state of mind is all over the place. You know, family issues
Yeah, you still have to live in
and
real
everything.
life.
It's
Yeah, shit's happening
yeah,
still. Yeah.
yeah, like throwing me off. Family issues throwing me off. Like today was really hard on me.
Okay.
Far as with my mom's and her son, and just it's that type of stuff. And I'm self-driven, so I got to keep putting myself back in the game. You know, I don't have no one that can sit and tell me or be on me on a daily that can see the improvement, or that can be like, yeah, we on the money, or like I don't have that. So I always been the one to do it for myself. You see what I'm saying? So the mindset is always to attack what I start. And like last year when I did the cow, when I showed up late, got my ass kicked and everything, you know, I was stuck on the freeway. It was a fatality on the freeway. But what people don't realize is, like my dad, he's schizophrenic. I was with him that whole entire night and morning trying to get him together.
Oh,
And that
okay.
whole week was already rough. So I don't mind losing, and I don't mind competing, you see. And I'm not going to sign up on a show and not show up. So I showed up. I looked like shit, but I looked better than any NPC bodybuilder. I'll tell you that much. You know,
Yep.
like a lot of people, oh, Max, small. I'm not small. I'm far from small, trust me. You
Yep.
cannot go off of what you're saying. I'm far from small. If you want to know exactly how big I am, just go compare some of the pictures from that one cow with me standing next to the big guys. It's just my condition was shit. You know, my stress levels was high, but I still showed up and I had fun. That was like probably one of my best competitions I've done, because I was getting my ass handed to me by Sergio Jr., Stu, Tonio, Ross, my boy Nathan. You know, it was some great guys in there. You see, and if I want to be honest, if I look at myself and I look at them, I can't look at me like how that person placed me. I'm like, no, it's people that placed ahead of me that had no business if I'd have brought my shit together.
Yep.
You know, so you know the weeks are getting close. The people will see. They will see, and it's just going to be like any other competition for me. It's just
Yeah.
I expect to bring my best package that I've brought so far to the stage every time I step on stage until I can just nail it completely. Then I'll just match it every time, but that's nearly impossible. So I look forward to it.
Yeah, man, I'm excited to see what you're going to bring to Vancouver, and then the other shows as you can refine and learn, to peak week and kind of refine it as you go. And well, I don't know. Question here from Dan: are you guys going to Alabama? What's in Alabama? Is there a show in
What is in
Alabama?
Alabama?
I don't
The
know.
hell, that was a question out of this
Yeah,
world.
where did that come from? Are you in the right stream?
I'm going to Birmingham.
I wanted to quickly, before we sign off, it's been over about an hour and 10 minutes here. Try to keep it in an hour. The Nick Walker, Samson Dowda, Derek Lunsford battle for the Olympia. I know you chimed in on that about
Yeah,
insecurities and all that, and you kind of,
yeah,
Derek Lunsford maybe showed a little bit of that insecurity. What's your thought?
yes.
A little bit.
My thought on that is I'm not going to hold Derek for it, but I want people to realize that these big guys, we might have muscle and we might portray a certain image, but behind closed doors, a lot of us are very insecure with our bodies. Derek was afraid to show his body next to Nick Walker because Nick just recently did a show. And Samson didn't give a damn. Once he seen them came out their shirt, he's like, oh, okay, I'm just go with the punches. And Nick is such a great guy. Samson is a good dude too. Rather his whatever he got going on. Derek is a good guy until I heard how bad he was talking when he thought the cameras wasn't on him and he was still mic'd up. Like he got to remember the same way he got that title is the same way he's going to lose it. We all lose titles the same way we get them, and to be honest, I don't feel like he beat Hottie at that competition.
I didn't have him beating him. Nope.
Yeah, so it's like he was talking like those guys was beneath him. Say that conversation until after 2024, because that conversation, what he did, he gave both of those dudes too much fuel for the fire.
Yeah.
And Hottie already is blazing. Mm-hmm. Guns are blazing coming in, and the drugs and the enhancements that we take can play a major part in this. However, people need to understand that insecurities and mental illness and mental health is a serious thing, regardless on how you think a person look on the outside, regardless how good you think they look. It's not that simple. And Derek, I feel like he owed those dudes an apology because that wasn't cool.
Yeah, he's like, these are third place guys, man. Why am I got to take my shirt off next to these guys? And it's just like, it was disrespectful. Okay.
Yeah.
But then he was afraid to take his shirt off against third place guys. So that didn't really make sense. Like, you should have wanted to take your shirt off, but okay, oh, fuck. I'll look a lot better than these guys. I'm the Mr. Olympia champ. These are third place guys. I mean, that should have took advantage of it. But he was worried. He was worried about the marketing. He was worried about the lighting, and which is weird.
The weirdest shit.
Like, what?
Where's the owner of this gym? How's the lighting? What the boy? You pasty. You need to be worried about tanning then. If you talk like, I never heard anyone say, where's the light? And that now let us know that
get the owner.
Picture, everything he post is staged, and he picking from like 1,000 pictures before he posts any one of them.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah,
terrible.
That's funny, man. Where's the owner of this gym? Let's get him. The owner is gonna know where the good lighting is in this gym. I just don't.
Yeah, the owner like, oh, if you stand towards the restroom. Yeah, that was crazy.
Man,
that was crazy.
All
right.
All right.
Hey. We just guys that's just talking down on people's, I guess.
Yeah.
Those are top 10. We don't need to talk about top 10 athletes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, hey, people took it all the same way. I think they were like, kind of like, wow, I can't believe Derek actually said that. And that was Derek's true thought process. That was Derek himself. He wasn't faking it. That's his
words.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what he thinks of these guys. And again, people will say, well, Derek has the right to say that. He is the Mr. Olympia. They are third place compared to him. They haven't beat him. He was just speaking facts, and it is what it is. It came out. He didn't want it to come out, but it came out, and now he's got to own it, and he's got to beat these guys, which I think probably will. I think the judges like him. I think the Mr. Olympia likes him marketing wise. He's perfect in that sense. He's very vocal.
They do so much for him, he said.
They do what they're supposed to do and promote you and that stuff, and bring you to the events like this. But like, what else?
What else they do, Derek? Like, they gave you that title.
That would be a good question if someone had on the show. I'd be like, so what does the IFBB do for you?
Yeah.
What does the pro league do for you, Derek?
Maybe we need to
Well,
get Tarek on here because Tarek
yeah,
was the one talking to
yeah. Derek, he was like, Derek,
him.
just take your fucking shirt off. Or
Yeah, like,
Nick,
just take your fucking shirt off. Tell Samson why you don't have your shirt off. I was like, damn,
wow,
Tarek in
yeah,
there. Like, Tarek said, I'll take my fucking shirt off then too.
yeah.
I was
Come
like,
on,
Lord.
yeah.
And then look, he put the shirt on right away.
Yes. Then Samson called him out for that. He's like, "Well, you put your fucking shirt on already. What are you doing? Like, you
Listen,
scared? Are you scared of it? What?"
yes. I'm not gonna lie. I was impressed with Samson when he got out that shirt.
Yeah, I was like, well, I wonder how he's gonna look, but it's like watery, bloated. No, he
Yeah.
looked pretty good.
I
Oh,
was like,
shit,
what the
man.
hell?
Yeah, his
Like,
back was
shit.
like it was okay, man. Okay, you coming this year? That's another thing too. I think Samson is coming this year. You said Sam's gonna win Olympia already.
Yeah.
I think Samson is coming. He's got a chip on his shoulder now. He's got just
Yeah.
bad press, and now he's going to Kuwait and whatever. And I think he's looking lean for the off season right now, better than he
Yeah.
normally does, right?
Better than he normally is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he could bypass Hadi Choopan if he
Nail the conditioning.
nails the conditioning, looks better than he did in the UK last
Yeah.
show, and just overwhelms Hadi on that
Yeah.
stage. And people are like, damn,
Yeah.
man, if he just looks good, like this good, like damn, you can't deny, like if he just looks good and he's sharp and he's bigger
Yeah.
and he's vascular and everything's popping right,
Yeah.
then he can take out Hadi and come in second, maybe bypass Derek. If he's able to bypass Hadi, he should be able to bypass
If he
Derek.
can get past Hadi, what
Yeah.
Hadi brought to the stage this year, he winning.
Yeah.
Because Derek is still not going to be able to hide those tennis balls in his lats where he's shooting up the week of, shooting all that stuff up to make his lats even bigger than what they are. And that chest is still soft. Those biceps
Yeah.
are extremely soft. So it's like we've seen him twice already. I don't know if the judge is going to keep rewarding much if it's not change coming from him.
Yeah.
You know.
But the thing is, do you think with the drama with Samson and everything he's been doing, the judges, like the media, the
Well,
Olympia, they're watching that type of stuff. Like, do we want this guy who's kind of emotionally and not like he's not like tight,
I don't
he's
think
not keeping it
so.
together, representing the
I
Mr.
don't.
Olympia?
I don't think so because we had two good incidents that just came up. We have Quinton with what he ran with his coach,
That's
and
true.
we have Derek slip up over the mic going back and forth with Olympia TV
That's true.
about just taking a shirt off. And
Yeah.
he's talking about marketing. Marketing means you take your shirt off on this show and display your fucking physique.
Yeah, we
If we
flew
call it
your ass
marketing.
out here. We flew you out here.
Yeah.
Damn, don't take the shirt off. This is
Yeah.
battle for the Olympia. You're a
Yeah.
bodybuilder.
So
You're Mr. Olympia. You take your damn shirt off, and like,
yeah.
I don't want to take
So
my
it's
shirt off.
like I don't think that go against something. Luckily, it was in the beginning of the year, beginning of the season.
Yeah, they forget
So
about it.
enough time went by, and we know in social media world and media alone, you miss a month, 3 weeks is old news.
Yeah.
So I think he in a good position because just watching that whole battle, he was treated with respect.
Yeah.
All of them were. All of them was
Yeah.
treated with respect. So I didn't pick up any, he's in the back seat. It was like, okay. It was just an awkward moment seeing him sitting down eating with Chris when he
Yeah.
blocked Milos and
Yeah.
Dennis James. So
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh shit. And it's crazy. Damn, I didn't ask. I'm gonna call him when we get off. I want to know what was that like. Or did they address the elephant in the room?
Yeah.
Damn,
Still
I
don't
should
know
have did
why.
that before this podcast.
Yeah,
'cause we
get the
would've had some
inside
juice.
stuff. Yes.
Damn.
But still don't know why he blocked Milos and Dennis, but whatever. It is what it is.
I don't know why he blocked you.
Don't know why he blocked me. And his wife blocked me too. So
Yeah.
because they don't like my criticism or critiques of his conditioning and his gyno. Push it
Yeah.
over the top. Push it
Oh my
over.
goodness. Hey, you know what's crazy? Like he just still didn't block me.
Yeah, well, I don't
Even-
think.
After Chris brought light to his lie about me.
And you were pretty harsh. You were. I would say like harsh. Like his character's a garbage, or what did you say?
Garbage
Trash.
can.
Garbage can. Yeah.
Do you hear this
Yeah,
refrigerator?
is that the refrigerator? Did that guy do his job? Or is he fucking?
I don't think so, dude.
It's
What the
knocking.
hell?
That's knocking. The fan
The,
or the
refrigerator.
is
The
shaking.
refrigerator. Like, you
The
said
fuck did
this
this guy do?
guy
This guy
doing his
he gave you a
job.
fist. He gave you a fist bump. He's like, man, okay, good job, good job.
The refrigerator fist pumping.
Oh man, this guy, you gotta
That
call him
dude didn't
back.
do his job. I
No,
broke up the
fuck.
live stream to go let him in
Yeah.
for the refrigerator to be fist pumping. You
Okay,
said,
well,
is that the refrigerator?
Oh man, what did he do? Oh, they must have put too much
He was
juice
just
in it.
supposed to. He was just supposed to screw a screw in the bottom of the handle.
Oh, okay.
And
Oh, okay. All right. I thought he was fixing like the little motor in there in the back of the fridge and like the fan area or whatever.
man, you said the face.
Because it's like,
Look, I started checking the ice
yeah,
thing. Like I'm trying to shake.
yeah,
I said, forget it.
yeah. No, that's
Damn.
funny.
Hey, now this one was a pretty funny podcast.
Yeah,
Live
man, it was
stream.
good. It was good, man. We got the people sticking with us through this. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
for
Any more
joining us.
questions?
We got someone is saying that they think Andrew Jackson will be in the top 5 this year. We're gonna see. We're gonna get
Possibility for
a taste.
anyone to be in the top 5.
Yeah, he was in the top 5 last year, so I mean, he can do it again if he brings that conditioning. We're gonna see at the Texas Pro.
Yeah.
You're gonna be at the Texas Pro maybe if you do it, and it'll be with Andrew. You're gonna see him live and in person on the stage there. So yeah, I think Andrew can be in the top 5. I think Hunter can be in the top 5.
Yeah. That's what I'm waiting to see, Hunter. I want to see Hunter
Yeah.
on stage actually competing, because off season he's blowing the doors off. I just want to actually see him now and see if he actually nailed it.
It's his best look so far in the off season. Big Ramy,
Mhm.
I hope he comes back and does one more Olympia, because people, I want to see him. I don't know. Do you want to see Big Ramy? You're like, man, what can he do?
Man, listen, this is a tough one, Matt.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why. Matt, could you imagine seeing a guy that was one of your superheroes come back and they just look like shit
Well, that's what Ronnie Coleman did
and lose
when
it?
he came
That's
back.
how I felt when Ronnie Coleman lost,
Mm-hmm.
when Kevin LeBron came back and he shook it up, though. It's just them legs didn't do what them legs were supposed to do. And then Flex Wheeler came back,
Mm-hmm.
and right shortly after he lose a leg,
Yeah.
it's like I want to remember Ramy as Big Ramy, and the Big Ramy that was at the Arnold looked it phenomenal. I don't understand why they placed him so far out, but if he come back, I just hope them stem cells help that back, them triceps, and those legs. But if it's the same, oh man,
That's why that's why I think he's young enough still that he's got the physique, like the muscles there to just come back one more time and see how he looks. He looked good at the Arnold, the last Arnold he did. He didn't get the placing he should have, but
yeah,
I think he should come back one more time. I think he will.
he has nothing to lose.
No, he's already gone down far enough. So it's like, okay,
Yeah,
let's see if he can come back up. I think if he comes back up, comes in like 4th or something, he'd be like, okay, I'm coming back. Come back again next year.
Yeah, and then he's already a 2-timer. So he's a 2-time Mr. Olympia. So it's like, I just hope if he come back, he's not worse.
Yeah,
Because
then he's done. Then he's done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because the stage actually don't look the same without him, because we got so used to seeing him for over a decade being on that stage. Regardless if his conditioning was on or not, it was always refreshing to see the big man on the stage.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's a tough one. I don't know if I want to see him on that stage or not.
He's got so
That's
much
a tough
muscle.
one.
Yeah, he's got so much muscle. I think he could do okay if he's just focused, and he hasn't competed at any other shows, and this would be his first show of the year.
Yeah.
So, and he kind of dissed Steve Weinberger and Jim Mannion at the Pittsburgh Pro again.
2 times.
And Steve
2
came
times.
on. Steve came on the show. He's like, "Man, I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed in Big Ramy. He didn't hold back." And,
Yeah.
So, and Big Steve's going to be judging Big Ramy at the Olympia. So,
Man, yeah. And you stated, do you think he should at least put a video up that's showing us how he looked? He said, absolutely. That would have been perfect. Whoever is in Ramy corner is not serving him well.
Who's his manager? Because
they're not serving him well because he definitely needed something to help show that I was trying to come. I can't be there. Here I am right now like this. Boom. And run through those quarter turns and all of the mandatories and just apologize to everyone on video. And that right there would have made everyone feel some compassion for him on whatever reason or why he couldn't leave out. Because we know a lot of stuff is going on in the Middle East or whatever, but that would have put him in a better light with better taste in people's mouth. Because as of now, man.
A slap in the face. We don't care. We don't care about the fans. You're a bodybuilder. Show your physique. Don't hide from us. This is what you are the product. We want to see the product. And he hid that product from us. So, So, alrighty. All right, I'm gonna let you go. Take care of the refrigerator. Eat, and that was funny, man. But it's good. This is the Mac show. Anything can happen on here, man. It's uncensored.
Yeah, so, hey, that's what they get.
Yeah,
they get.
We're gonna do. We're gonna do it.
Come work on refrigerators. They get refrigerators trying to start up like a car.
Yeah, that reminds me. You're looking at your Airbnbs.
Yeah,
we're gonna do a live show from the Airbnb. Mac show. We'll do something innovative. Like we're gonna be killing it with the social media when we're down there, man. So, I'm looking forward to this. There's good Airbnbs there. I was like, damn, you get a whole house for like
you can get a freaking house under $700.
Yeah. You should find one with the pool or some shit, man.
Man, how's the weather anyway?
It's nice, man. It's nice, sunny. Hasn't been raining that much, so at least now it is. But like in the 80s, I guess you guys use degrees.
Oh, okay.
80s. Yeah,
it's pretty good.
70s, 80s. Yeah, it's getting warmer here, so it'll be nice. And July is going to be hotter here, so it'll be perfect. So
okay,
it's gonna be good. Just you got to get a rental though.
Yeah, for sure you have to because I can't fly in Abbott's because there's no flight, and then the flights that are available is like $1,000 for. Yeah, I was like, whoa, what the heck?
No.
So don't just fly to Vancouver and drive in.
Yeah. So get your car at the airport there.
Yeah.
Good to go. Yeah. And then you can come to West Coast Iron and train. That'll be cool. That'll be good.
Yeah. So we're gonna get it cracking, dude.
All right. All right, brother. Just count down 4 weeks.
Yeah.
4 weeks to go, and you got your diazides. No,
I'm locked and loaded.
Okay. Yeah.
I have more than enough of everything.
Yeah, you just need a couple. Like do a half or do a quarter. I usually just do a quarter, then another quarter, and then keep seeing how you're doing. Right.
Yeah. Exactly.
So I'm looking forward to, because I'm gonna be there. You're gonna be there Thursday, so I'm gonna see the process of you going through this. So it's gonna be pretty cool. Or at least maybe I'll see you Friday, or we'll see how it working out. But
we gonna capture some of that so we can have some behind the scenes so they can see stuff that normal bodybuilder like we don't normally post and show, and go from there. I think it'll do good. It'll be real good when the next time we do like a live and see what the viewers thought about it even more so and everything. So
awesome. All right, man. I appreciate you coming on, and we're gonna catch up next week. So we've got the schedule I think sorted out now. For Mondays, do a recap of the week and everything. So it's good. Good. Awesome. Okay. Well, man, I appreciate you guys, and we're gonna catch you on the next one.